Wow, what a beautiful prayer. This prayer is sung by a Tamilian girl who lives in Jamaica. किसी ने सच कहा है, भक्ति सिर्फ दिल से की जाती है, इसका कोई मजहब, कोई जुबान नहीं होती. Hello and welcome to 2020 Stars. I'm your host Namita, and after this beautiful beginning of the show, we have another surprise for you. Today we have a very special guest with us. You must have seen him in Badrinath Ki Dulhaniya, Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhaniya, Dil Bechara, and now his new movie Coolie #1 is coming on Christmas Day on Amazon Prime. So before we speak with him, let's have the weekly headlines first. Farmers protest updates. Union Minister Prakash Javadekar on Friday said the government believes that farmer will accept the demands for one or more round of talks and no law and order situation will arise due to protests, even as the farmers plan to intensify their agitation on Saturday by blocking highways connecting Delhi with Jaipur and Agra. The FDA has informed Pfizer it intends to proceed towards an authorization of the manufacturer's COVID-19 vaccine. The US Health and Human Services Secretary said on Friday as the country is deep into a worsening health crisis. President-elect Joe Biden lays out a plan to combat COVID in the first 100 days, including requiring masks on interstate buses, trains, and a set goal of 100 million COVID vaccinations. The Supreme Court on Tuesday denied a last-minute attempt by President Trump's allies to overturn the election results in Pennsylvania, a blow to the president's continuing efforts to reverse his loss to Democrat Joe Biden. And an exclusive interview with actor Sahil Vaid for his upcoming movie Coolie #1, he said, Varun Dhawan is my Govinda.
There was this interview of Mr. Shakti Kapoor I saw. He said, Mera Shah Rukh Khan to Govinda hi hai na. And I said, that's what Varun is for me.
Pandya, you can find all kind of gems, stones, beads, pearls, jewelry, all at affordable rates and under one roof at Beat After Beat.
If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel, hit the red button on the right, and you can also watch this video on timestars.com. तो चलिए अब हो गया है वक्त साहिल वैद से बात करने का. जी हाँ, I spoke to him about his movie Coolie #1 with Varun Dhawan. This will be David Dhawan's 45th movie and it's a remake of his 1995 movie with Govinda with the same name. This time, David Dhawan made this movie with his son Varun Dhawan, who is playing Govinda's part in the movie. So, which part Sahil is playing? How was his experience working with Varun Dhawan and also with Sushant Singh Rajput in Dil Bechara, जो obviously Sushant की last movie थी. तो चलिए बात करते हैं साहिल वैद से. We have seen you in Badrinath की दुल्हनिया.
प्रेम में पड़ गए हो क्या? अरे पगला आ गए हो क्या?
In Humpty Sharma की दुल्हनिया.
चीक्स पिंक हो रहे भाई के.
And now in Coolie #1.
ATM sir.
Ambani, Trump, Modi. Conference call.
So is there any kind of a secret bromance going on between you two guys which you don't know about? Or
I don't know, maybe I have something on him.
सिंगापुर का राजा महेंद्र प्रताप का बेटा कुंवर राज प्रताप सिंह.
साहिल वैद की एक्टिंग और वरुण धवन की बॉडी और डांस.
But we are not getting that theatre feel which I love personally.
I have two words for you.
Yeah.
Home theatre.
And I have one word for you, expensive.
I have another word for you.
Yeah.
Hard work.
That's what I'm doing.
I will dearly miss him. That's one thing I would say.
और प्यार से लोग मुझे बुलाते हैं कूली #1. कोई शक?
People come out and say there will only be one Govinda. I will still stand up and say there will only be one Varun Dhawan as well.
Hi Sahil, welcome to Atlanta, virtually, because you're not here, you're in Mumbai, of course.
Thank you, Namita.
So let me start with a very simple question. How are you?
I'm amazing actually. Unexpected answer. I'm doing great.
You're doing great in these COVID times.
Yes, because I'm wearing a mask, I'm washing my hands and I'm keeping my distance.
Good answer. Okay, so the real question now. So we have seen you in Badrinath Ki Dulhaniya, in Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhaniya, and now in Coolie number 1. So do you know what's the common factor in these 3 movies?
Me and Varun.
Yes, you and Varun. So is there any kind of a secret bromance going on between you two guys which you don't know about? Or
I don't know, maybe I have something on him, you know.
Yes, exactly. I want as Kapil Sharma say ना कि आपके पास कोई उनका वीडियो तो नहीं है.
नहीं, मेरे पास वरुण का कोई वीडियो नहीं है. It's just the amazing comfort that we've found with each other. I mean, in real life as well, right? We are not as pally with all our friends. We have one guy who we would, you know, sit and have a drink with and probably confide in, you know.
Oh, okay. So you share that kind of relationship with him?
Professionally, yes. I mean, there are times I call him and I ask him if I'm not able to understand, if I have to do something, I call Varun and he's like, do you think I should do this? Then he asks me a couple of questions. Do you think this will do this for you? Do you think this is... And
so he's a good friend.
Yeah, I would say he's a really good friend. And we've developed...
कोई वीडियो नहीं है.
कोई वीडियो. और मुझे नहीं.
So what's your role in the?
मुझे नहीं लगता वरुण का कोई वीडियो होगा भी.
आपको नहीं पता?
मैं जानता हूँ नहीं होगा.
नहीं होगा. Okay.
बिल्कुल भी.
चलिए आप फ्रेंड है तो हम आपकी बात मान लेते हैं. Anyway, what's your role in Coolie number 1?
मैं वरुण का फ्रेंड बन गया.
Exactly.
I'm playing this guy called Deepak who works as a mechanic in a garage, and who's really good friends with Raju, who are friends.
It's your friendship, your bromance, which has been going on from Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhaniya and then Badrinath Ki Dulhaniya.
And it will go on and on.
And on and on and on. Okay, we will hope so. So, Sahil, how different it would be, this Coolie number would be from the older one, because we know it's a remake. And you are playing, you know, Deepak's character as well. So, are we going to see any differences, or it will be almost the same?
You know, it depends on the perspective of the people who are going to watch it. I mean, there are going to be people out there who are going to say, oh, the old one was better. There are going to be people out there who are going to say, oh, but the new one is much better. Then there are going to be people who are going to say, this from this film and that from that film.
If we can combine both.
No matter how many comparisons are drawn, no matter how many people come out and say there will only be one Govinda, I will still stand up and say there will only be one Varun Dhawan as well.
I can vouch for that. You will be standing beside Varun Dhawan. So is there any repetition in the star cast from the old one, or it's the all new star cast?
No repetitions, but one cast member from the old film does have a connection to this our film. Shikha Talsania, who is Mr. Tiku Talsania's daughter.
एक और लड़की लेके आया. You jolly young man, वो भी मेरी बेटी है.
Mr. Tiku Talsania played the cop in the old film, and his daughter Shikha Talsania plays my love interest and Anju's character in the current film. So that's one connection I know. The other connection is Mr. David Dhawan and Mr. Vashu Bhagnani, obviously.
So when you first saw the movie, what was your reaction? Did you find the older one better, or of course, do you find this one because you are in it?
I wouldn't be able to tell because I haven't seen this one yet. And I don't even remember when I saw the last one. And I don't even remember how many times I've seen it. It's so, what do you call it? Embedded in our system. That song, Raste Se Ja Raha Tha.
Right.
Usme Hai Suhana. In fact, if we didn't use these two songs, I would have felt betrayed. I would be like, hey, wait a second.
Where are the songs?
Yeah.
मामा जी मेरे साथ ही रहेंगे, कहीं नहीं जाएंगे.
माँ का घोंसला छोड़ के भांजी के घोंसले में रहना चाहते ना.
It's a little unfair. Those songs are amazing. Why don't we get those songs as well, right?
आप कुंवर साहब हैं?
सेक्रेटरी, ATM का फोन है.
एटीएम सर।
अंबानी, ट्रम्प, मोदी, कॉन्फ्रेंस कॉल है।
हुस्न है सुहाना, इश्क है दीवाना, आंखें दीवानी।
एक मुंबई का बंगलो दिखा दीजिए बस।
Luckily, we got them, and those songs were already awesome, and they sound even more awesome now because we're in it. But if you ask me which one I like more, I won't be able to tell you. I really won't tell you because there was this interview of Mr. Shakti Kapoor I saw, and this was his statement. He said, "मेरा शाहरुख खान तो गोविंदा ही है ना."
Wow.
And it hit me somewhere, and I said, "That's what Varun is for me." There's this weird comment once, like Sahil Vaid ki acting or Varun Dhawan ki body or dance. You know, so there has to.
That's a good combination of it. When you actually signed this movie, or probably when you were shooting this movie, you were thinking that one day it will, release in theaters. And now it's all together, a new normal. It's going to be released on Amazon Prime on Christmas Day. So how you guys, the whole cast and crew, or especially you, tackling with this new normal, or how you are taking it?
I don't know about the other star cast, but till about 15th of March, forget me, none of us had ever heard about a film directly releasing on an OTT platform.
Yeah.
Right? Because none of us knew what was in store for us this year. But it happened, and I feel it's great.
Okay.
Believe me when I say this. In what way? I'll tell you. Because, see, the cinema culture is something that we can never get rid of. It's something which is a part of us. We used to get ready. We used to go get the popcorn, and that smell of that popcorn, and sitting in that seat, and watching it with a bunch of people who you don't even know.
Yeah, the atmosphere, the ambience of theater.
Yeah, and we're all reacting to that one joke, and we all think it's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
But with the OTT, with Amazon Prime specifically, it's all over the world.
Yeah.
Cinema halls, there have been instances where some of my friends have called me from Botswana. They're like, we work here, our jobs are here, and we don't really have any way to watch your movie. What do we do? I've never liked the idea of people pirating movies.
Yeah.
So how do they watch it? So yes, the cinema culture is amazing, but this OTT, this new game that's coming, it's, I feel, technologically a better option for exhibiting your movie in today's times. Because don't get me wrong, we're going to have all kinds of people watching our film from all over the world.
All over the world, yeah. And of course, here in America as well, not every theater has Hindi movies running, So
Correct.
for us, if we want to see a Hindi movie, we have to really drive far away and where the Hindi movie is playing. So for us, it's a blessing in disguise, of course.
Correct.
And but we are not getting that theater feel, which I love personally. But definitely next time, whenever the movie,
I have two words for you.
Yeah.
Home theater.
And I have one word for you: expensive.
I have another word for you:
Yeah.
hard work.
That's what I'm doing.
So it's not very expensive. It's something that will bring that.
Not for you.
Madam, I'm still not that actor yet. So let me assure you, I work really hard for my money as well.
I just wanted to ask a very non-Coolie number one question because your last movie was Dil Bichare and it was with Sushant Singh Rajput, and I was a huge fan. So I just wanted to know your working experience with him. I even got an opportunity to meet him actually in India because I was an anchor and reporter there. So I actually met him during Kaipuche. So how he actually he was a very nice and very bubbly kind of a person. What was your experience?
I will dearly miss him. That's one thing I would say. I could not become great friends with him as much as I've become with Varun, and I regret that fact because we shared a lot of common ideas. We shared a lot of. We were both people of science. We were both people who would discuss technology, and we would discuss technology in a way where we could improve people's lives with the help of technology. That is something that I believed in firmly as well. And we used to talk extensively about Elon Musk. We were both fans of him. I mean, we used to talk about all these fascinating things, and he really believed in giving the children of India an opportunity to kind of think the way he did. So I'll dearly miss him. I mean, I can't really do anything to bring him back, but I can keep him alive here and here.
Okay, Sahil. So, just jate jate, tell us about your future projects and tell us about this movie that why people should watch it.
First of all, why people should watch Coolie number one is because Varun Dhawan and Sara Ali Khan are amazing in it. Johnny Liver and me,
Sahil Vaid.
Sahil Vaid, we are awesome in it. We are coming to wish you a Merry Christmas and in a very special way. And another amazing thing about Coolie number one is you get to see Varun and Sahil Vaid ka pyar.
That's the bromance we want to see that. Okay, thank you so much, Sahil, for giving us your time, your precious time. And we are looking forward to this colorful movie on the Christmas day. And thank you so much, Amazon Prime, actually, for giving us this opportunity to see the nice movie on Amazon Prime. Thank you so much for joining with us.
Thank you, Amazon.
That's all in this show. Hope you like it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. And you can also watch the show on timestars.com. Till next week, please take care of yourselves. This is your host, Namita, signing off.